What's up guys, I hope you guys are having a great day and that you're all doing well, and I wanted to thank you for joining me back here again for your daily dose of Star Wars. I've been asked to do a video about the topic for today's video, which is Reylo, for months now, and I've decided that now is finally a good time to do this video because you guys haven't stopped asking and I'm here to serve you first and foremost, so today that's what we are going to dive into. The way this video is going to work is we are going to take a look at all of the evidence that supports the Reylo theory, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on the evidence if I feel that's necessary. We're going to stick to the evidence that has been collected from The Force Awakens, and if you guys like this video, then we'll see about doing a follow-up with the footage we've seen from The Last Jedi thus far. With that being said, let's get into it. First things first, whether you like it or not, Rey and Kylo Ren do have some type of connection between the two of them. That is official from the Star Wars databank on StarWars.com. The data entry reads, on Takodana, Skywalker's lightsaber called to Rey, who experienced a Force vision. She rejected this call to destiny, but was captured by the dark side warrior Kylo Ren, with whom she shared a strange connection. Kylo took Rey to Starkiller Base, where he tried to understand her rapidly growing powers. With Finn in peril, she escaped and took up Skywalker's lightsaber in the quest to find the Jedi Master. When Kylo Ren lands on Takodana, he finds Rey, who is trying to flee from him. Kylo Ren stops her from moving, and as another Star Wars databank entry reads, landing on Takodana, Kylo confronted the young woman who'd escaped from Jakku with BB-8 and felt himself puzzled by a strange connection he felt with her. Again, there's StarWars.com teasing a connection between the two. In the Force Awakens commentary, J.J. Abrams comments on this scene by saying, one of the new relationships that we are focusing on was between Rey and Kylo Ren. They've never met, but he's heard of this girl. And so, now comes a moment when their meeting is inevitable. In this moment, where she is about to, for the first time, be confronted by Kylo Ren, a character who she's going to have a very interesting relationship with moving forward. It really is a very specific kind of talent to be able to perform a character when your face is completely hidden. His, being Adam Driver's, body language was very specific. I find that who she's going to have a very interesting relationship with moving forward is much more convincing that Rey and Kylo do have this connection and that it will be getting a lot bigger, a lot more than the portion where Adam Driver's body language was very specific. It was very specific because he had to show emotion without being his face. I find that a character who she's going to have a very interesting relationship with moving forward is much more hinting at this than the fact that Adam Driver's body language was very specific. It had to be specific because you couldn't see his face, so how were you supposed to get an idea of what he was thinking if he didn't have some type of expression physically? Another time that the Star Wars databank teased a connection between Rey and Kylo Ren was when an entry read, he, being Kylo, sensed his destiny and Rey's were somehow intertwined. But how? With this many entries on the official Star Wars databank, there's no way that there is nothing between Kylo and Rey. The mystery is in figuring out what that something is. One thing I want to point out is that all of these data entries make it obvious that Kylo Ren knows that something is going on between him and Rey, but it doesn't give us any indication that Rey understands that and that she's aware of what's going on between the two of them. In The Force Awakens, Supreme Leader Snoke told Kylo Ren that there had been an awakening in the Force, asking him if he had felt it, to which he responded, yes. Snoke told him that he would face a test the next time when he confronted his father, Han Solo. Kylo Ren was intrigued when he captured Rey, who was a scavenger from Jakku. He noticed that she was naturally strong with the Force, and as he tried to get inside her head to see the map that led to Luke, he'd gone through some of her thoughts already. Rey was able to get inside his head instead of the other way around to discover his thoughts, which ties back to the connection that the mysterious thing that links the two of them is definitely there. At this point, there's no way you can say that that's not the case, because there definitely is something there. That's as much as I'm going to say about the whole Reylo thing thus far. Whether there's anything more to that, I'm willing to wait to find out. But the databank gives us some insight on that scene where they're reading each other's minds, where it says, both captor and captive were surprised when Rey found herself able to sense Kylo's own thoughts, including his conflicts and doubts. On the commentary of The Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams continues to hint that there might be something else going on here when he says, "So the idea here is that Kylo Ren's gotten inside of Rey's head, sees that she has seen the map, and is now letting go of the droid as his goal, and focusing just on her." And clearly you think, well, he must be able to get the information he wants now, because he's taken her. You get a sense that there might be something else going on here. We already know there's something else going on here, but again, we just don't know what that something is. When Kylo Ren initially found out about the girl, he completely lost his cool. J.J. Abrams had a very interesting comment about that scene in the commentary of The Force Awakens as well, when he said, "We go to this scene where we actually get a very different side of Kylo Ren, where we see how unlike Vader he is, how tempestuous he is, how uncontrolled he is." This is the moment, of course, where Kylo Ren learns about Rey, and now these two disparate pieces come together. Two disparate pieces coming together, that makes me think, because disparate means things that are so unalike that there's no need to compare them, yet the official Star Wars databank repeatedly tells us that there's something here between the two of them, which only deepens the mystery. I'm not so sure that I'm sold on the whole Reylo thing, but I will admit I'm a lot more convinced than I was that their paths are going to heavily intertwine in the next two films more than I originally thought they would. That wraps things up for me here in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. If you're a daily coffee drinker and want to be one of the first to see a new video as soon as I can get it up, hit that bell down there to get a notification on your iOS or Android device. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, keep loving Star Wars. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.